Well, we'll look at the Mamelodi Sundowns and KAIZER Chiefs. In the Nedbank Cup, KAIZER Chiefs, they are the record holders.
Yeah.
They've won that competition 13 times. And if you talk about South African football, starting from 1970, KAIZER Chiefs are the most dominant. They have the most trophy in South Africa.
It's a weekend of the Nedbank Cup semi-finals of featuring Mamelodi Sundowns, the KAIZER Chiefs, the Marumo Gallants, and the Orlando Pirates. Yeah. Orlando Pirates and Mamelodi Sundowns have another trophy to participate in. Yeah. But this time around, the Mamelodi Sundowns will be taking on the KAIZER Chiefs, and then Orlando Pirates will be taking on the Marumo Gallants. Yeah. So how do you see those fixtures, Dika?
Well, we'll look at the Mamelodi Sundowns and KAIZER Chiefs. In the Nedbank Cup, KAIZER Chiefs, they are the record holders. Yeah. They've won that competition 13 times. And if you talk about South African football, starting from 1970, KAIZER Chiefs are the most dominant. They have the most trophy in South Africa. They've produced good players, players like Sean Bartlett, players like Siyaponga Nomvete. They have played for KAIZER Chiefs. These are quality players. So if you look at this cup, it's a different ball game. Yes, in league, Mamelodi Sundowns, they are on top. KAIZER Chiefs has not been doing so well in recent times, but in the Nedbank Cup, I give it that for KAIZER Chiefs. They are also the most followed club in South Africa. About 16 million fans, and their stadium is about 94,000 capacity.
Wow.
So we'll talk about
people love the Pirates more.
No, KAIZER Chiefs has more fans. Pirates, yes, with KAIZER Chiefs, you could talk about their rivalry known as the Soweto Derby. Both teams, contest. Their rivalry is very intense for South African football. But for KAIZER Chiefs, I see them going past Mamelodi Sundowns in the semi-finals of the Nedbank Cup.
But in the last 5 meetings between KAIZER Chiefs and Mamelodi Sundowns beating them in all fixtures, home and away. So what is going to make KAIZER Chiefs? What is going to be different this season? Going with the fact that even KAIZER Chiefs is not even in the top 3 in the league, while Mamelodi Sundowns is just I think 3 or 4 points away from winning the league. You understand? So Obano, do you think, like Dika said, KAIZER Chiefs is going to take the day by their history?
Yeah, I think Dika's point will probably be that KAIZER Chiefs, this is the only, the only cup that they have their hands on. Their only hope so far. They are already not in any CAF competition.
They cannot win the league.
They cannot win the league, obviously. They might not even be able to make it to the top 4.
So they can't even play.
Yeah, they are going to put out. They are going to put out their all against Mamelodi Sundowns. But the only problem is Mamelodi Sundowns is just too good this season, and with the history that they have, not even being able to get a draw against them in their last 5 meetings. So Mamelodi Sundowns is not a team you want to play against in the South African football right now. I don't think KAIZER Chiefs has what it takes. It's not the fan that will play the ball. Yeah, if you listen,
it is not just their history.
Just like when you talk about Manchester United of England and you say history doesn't play the football right now. Do you understand? So it's what you play in the pitch. And Mamelodi Sundowns has everything it takes. I think the finals is going to be Mamelodi Sundowns against Orlando Pirates.
Okay, quickly, like you said, their heritage is not what is going to count for them this time. It's their current form.
Exactly.
What do you think should be the scoreline, or what do you believe, since you are in favor of KAIZER Chiefs taking the day?
No, I'm in favor of Mamelodi Sundowns.
I'm for KAIZER Chiefs.
Yeah, he's for KAIZER Chiefs. Yeah.
Since you are in favor
he has the fans. He has the fans.
Yes, I have the history.
I have the voice.
So what will be the scoreline on the day?
Yeah, like he always called them, the Brazilians. Brazilians always get the day. So I think Mamelodi Sundowns will win. I don't know if he's played home and away or something. So it's a one leg thing. So if it's a one leg thing, Mamelodi Sundowns will win. Maybe let's say 2-0 or 3-0. Because I see them eyeing every competition they are participating in. Trust me, they have already won the league and they are doing well in the CAF.
So they are believing they can win a treble.
Sure.
For the Amakosi, well, I'm going for you guys because they say our people talk say. Person we know we are club, not they put on for pocket. Sundowns, they should win the league. Their concentration will be on the league and in CAF. The Nedbank Cup is one cup that the Amahosi, has actually, proven that this is their cup. So this is their time, and this is the moment that they have been waiting for. So I go for KAIZER Chiefs in this one.
Okay, I think Mamelodi Sundowns to me will carry the day because of the record they have over KAIZER Chiefs. 5-0.
And their current form.
And their current form. Somebody 5 times straight. And then currently. Anyway, their coach Cardozo said that they are going to still manage the fixtures that they have because it's going to congest them being in all competitions. Semi-final of this one, semi-final of that one, and then. So now we are going for the next fixture, which is Orlando Pirates versus Gallants. Now, in that fixture, you know that in the last 5 games too, Orlando Pirates are beating Gallants 3 times, with Gallants beating them 2 times, and say there's no draw between them.
Yeah.
So going into this fixture now, in this Nedbank Cup semi-final, who do you think should carry the day, and why do you think so?
Well, the last time they met in the league, Marumo Gallants, defeated them by 2-0. Yeah. So this is one competition that I always go for the underdogs.
Okay.
Because yes, this is opportunity, like we know in cup games all over the world, yes, where underdogs wants to make a statement. For Orlando Pirates, they're a good side, no doubt. Yeah. But you look at what do they stand to lose and what do they stand to gain. Yeah. They are in other competitions that are more prestigious, that they want to win, yes, ahead of this. Yeah. Well, it's going to be a difficult game. I'll go for a draw. And I see this game, moving to the penalty shootout, because Marumo Gallants will want to be gallant on the day against Orlando Pirates.
Okay, Obino, think there is this game is going to be played on Sunday 13th, 7 days away from the first leg of the CAF Champions League. Yes. So now with Orlando Pirates taking on Marumo Gallants, do you see them going all out with all their players? You understand, against this Marumo Gallants? With taking cognizance of the fact that they are going away to play, they are going to play in the CAF Champions League 7 days later. Yeah. So do you think they are going to take this matches just like Mamelodi?
They are playing against Pyramids, right?
No, they are playing against Pyramids.
It's a very, very tough game.
So now with that, with them playing against Pyramids, do you think they are going to give it all out against Gallants?
I don't think they even need to bring in their big boys against Gallants. Gallants is playing. Gallants is playing from the 13th position, so they have not been good so far.
But Gallants won the last game against.
Yeah, the thing is, I don't know how well their second 11 is, but if I were to be the coach, I would, rest, some of my important players, and reserve them for the CAF, because that's where that's where money is. Good money is. Yeah, you told me the other day that even just making it to the semi-final,
it's $1.2 million.
Yeah, so can you imagine?
The 4 teams in the CAF Champions League will earn $1.2 million.
So if they win Pyramids and make it to the final, they're already sure of the second place.
Yes, which is $2 million. And
if you win $4 million. So my brother, at the end of the day, it's about the money. So if they have a good second 11, then they can use them against Gallants. Gallants is not too good this season.
Okay, why you think Orlando Pirates might decide to rest players for what you think they can do in CAF? Why don't you think Mamelodi Sundowns will still do the same thing against?
Like we mentioned earlier, KAIZER CHIEFS, they're a big team, and most times it's not really about the football, but the fame, the name, and everything.
Yeah, the pride.
The pride. KAIZER CHIEFS, they have a massive fan base, so it's about. I know right now in their streets they're already comparing themselves. Their fans are already saying, "I'm going to win you. You're going to." Just like the Manchester Derby that happened the other day. Yeah. It's not really about, like someone said, what did Manchester United have to lose? But still, because of the name, that's how it is with KAIZER CHIEFS too. They have a very big fan base. So I think Mamelodi Sundowns will still want to show them that we're still the big boss.
Gallants beating Orlando Pirates the last time they met in the league with 2-0. The result of that game. Do you think what would be your prediction going into this Nedbank Cup semi-final between the two of them?
Orlando Pirates against Gallants.
Yes.
Like I said, it depends on the boys Orlando Pirates used to play the game. If they want to win, and another thing is they have lost the league, and they are not too sure of the CAF, though they are still going to win it. Going for it. That's what I mean. Like they still want to win it, but they might still want to get this Nedbank Cup and keep it in their pockets. They want it more. They need it more than Mamelodi Sundowns. So they might want to still use their big boys and play the game. But either way, I see Orlando Pirates winning. I think Orlando Pirates will win maybe 2-0 or 3-0.
Okay, Dika, do you agree with him or differ?
Well, our people talk say, blessed are those who do not expect, for they shall never be disappointed. So for Gallants, well, just go there and enjoy yourself. Don't expect anything. And if you now win, good luck to you guys. I'm always behind you.
You said that they're going to play penalty shootout.
Yes. Drop them. Go penalty shootouts. Get the victory.
In this fixture, in my first prediction, I said Mamelodi Sundowns will win. And I think they'll just edge KAIZER CHIEFS, maybe a long goal. But in this particular one, I think Marumo Gallants will be the victorious side. The reason why I think Marumo will win, because they have won them before. You understand? In this, when you have won somebody 3 times and the person have won you twice, you understand? Maybe the 3rd time it will balance.
Not minding the current form.
No.
Pirates are in the 2nd position. Gallants are in the 13th position.
I'm coming.
How is league football?
Let me finish. For Pirates, they don't have any defined trophy yet. They are already out of the league.
Which is more reason they should even do well.
They are facing a very tough European CAF Champions League fixture
Pyramids.
Against Pyramids. Yeah. And they have this Nedbank Cup final. So they will be skeptical. Maybe if we play these people now with our full strength and get injury now, we'll lose the CAF.